Well, hello there. My name's George. It's been a long time since I've done a vlog post, and I don't know why I feel compelled to do it now. I think maybe because I found my flip camera and it seems to be working, at least the little red light's on, which is right there, and so that's good, right? Anyway, it's the first Friday in November, which is why I'm wearing this sweet blue shirt for Blue Fridays, to hopefully bring some awareness to diabetes, and if anything, just to look really good because blue's a good color on me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the sweet mochaccino skin. Not sure. That was a joke, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, this is National Diabetes Awareness Month, and so really, I'm trying to do my best as far as letting people know about it, talk about diabetes, kind of get some of the misconceptions and myths hopefully debunked, and maybe even just have a little fun with it and kind of talk to people about some of the. I was thinking about this morning some of the responses that maybe are a little more acceptable that people without diabetes need to understand. Like, here was my thought. When someone tells you that they have diabetes, the first thing that you should probably ask them is, what type? What type? That's the question. That is an appropriate question, or a response, I should say, is to go, oh, really, what type do you have? Don't ever assume that you know, and don't ever start telling them about a story about your family member who's had this awful go at it with diabetes and have lost their limbs and are on dialysis. I mean, even if that's the case, that's nothing that anyone wants to hear or needs to hear. That doesn't motivate, that just upsets people, right? So, my thought is when someone says, "Oh, what I have diabetes," and you can say, "Well, what type?" and they can tell you, and you can say, "Well, I I know it's tough, but you know what? I bet you'll get through it. You'll be just fine because you're a tough person." Something positive, or even to say, I don't know a lot about that. Tell me about it, or what kind of ways do you take care of it, or how do you take care of it, or how do you live with it? What challenges do you have with it? Just ask them. Be interested in what they are going through, not about what someone else has, not about what some I have no idea. Just some story, or don't talk about steel magnolias or whatever. It's just it's not okay. It's really simple. Just think about what things motivate you and what things you would want to hear if something was wrong with you. If you lived with a chronic illness that really scared you, would you want to hear words of encouragement and love, or words of more fear and and guilt? And I think if you just ask yourself that question, I think if we all do, even as people with diabetes, we need to be conscious of this, that we need to be motivating to one another and loving and care about one another. Those are the things that motivate. Letting people know that they're not alone, letting them know that they're going to get through it, and maybe that you would even be willing to help. It's not difficult. In fact, I think it's easier than being mean. I tried being mean and I'm really lousy at it, which I guess is good as far as my mom thinks it's good, so it must be okay. Anyway, have a great weekend. Wear blue today. Wear blue whenever. I mean, it's a good color, right? It's awesome. And plus, hopefully, if you got like OB, if you like over blue, which probably wasn't well thought out, but these never are for me. But if you overblew it, that's even better because then people are gonna be like, well, "Why are you wearing all that blue, man? What are you, like a Smurf or what?" And you can go, "Dude, I'm schooling you on diabetes." Bam, bam, bam.